What is very interesting is that every single time I tell you all about Anthony, some people say, no, he's trying his best. Shamin, boy, I say you're right and you're right and you're right. Ah, the more Shamin ride with Anthony is the more he seeks to try to embarrass her at the same point in time. What am I telling you about Anthony? What I explained to you about the character and about what he mean when him say certain things. Anyways, I hope you are learning, We give a lesson in a man and there's a lesson to be learned. And I'm learning the lessons for the woman. Them. Don't worry yourself, O'Neal. Sit down and take the lessons. Let's go.
Candace got her business, so we just trying to keep it moving.
I see y'all making moves, man. That's what's up. And it's just business and then this whole thing. You remember my boy Dalen, right?
Yeah, your friend from college, somewhere. Yeah.
Man. That boy did something that was unthinkable to me, man.
And he's about to do something that is unthinkable. Remember, the man sat down and had a whole conversation with his wife. She complained about it one time, right? Him go off and him tell Wayne. She complained about it again. And she said, hey, remember, I want you to keep my thing in status. This is what we were discussing yesterday. And I said, listen to me. You can't sit down and be expecting people to do what you want them to do. You have to understand that that's exactly who they are. Well, don't worry yourself. He's about to show you again what O'Neal is saying.
I never would have thought.
Really? What happened?
Bro, he kissed Amber.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, that's supposed to be my brother.
No context, nothing at all. No, not when it happened, what happened. So the story is just told. In other words, what the story is told us, and I told y'all know what the narrative was going to be. That's why I said to you that Dalen at this point in time maybe just need to put Anthony like on arm's length, right? And I think that's what they're giving you. That Anthony, for me, if this was me and I was in this scenario, I would have put Anthony at arm's length. If at all, I would have actually been friend because you realize that all of the context is gone now. The only thing you hear right now is that Dalen has kissed this man's wife. All of the context is gone. You don't remember that, it was the time of the divorce. The man was going over there to go check on his wife. Different things could have happened. None of that at all. None of that. None of that even matters because guess what now? Now Dalen is looked at as the creep, as the wife man, as the man who is just pouncing on people's wives.
It's my wife.
Now, how? I don't even know this. So how you find that out?
Amber told me.
Good gosh.
Yeah, man. I mean, my best friend, bro. I mean, how would you feel? And I know how much you love Candace.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel if one of your partners did something like that?
Man, I try not to think about stuff like that, bro, because, man, that'll probably send me down a dark path, man. And to be honest, but that's the thing. Like, I don't really put too much trust in the people because they're human. People are human. We human. So our flesh, bro, we could, man, that's crazy.
Listen, what Chase is saying, has a lot of good parts in it. You can't overthink that people will make mistakes at different times. It makes sense, All of that makes sense, right? But this particular thing that has occurred because of something different. But now he's prolonging it. We shouldn't even be talking about the kiss, but Anthony is now just prolonging the actual kiss. That's the what's happening with the kiss. It was a prolong it because really and truly, man, I respect Amber not all. Some people said it and some people say Anthony really love Amber and I agree with you guys. The people who said that, I totally agree with you. He doesn't respect her in that he seeks to embarrass her. I feel like that's what he does. He's out to kind of embarrass her because that's the way you get her in line, by embarrassing her. That's the way you check her or whatever it is. That's the way you control her. And so he has complete control over this woman because, of course, hey, God forbid, as far as she's concerned, she said these vows for the 52nd time, as as Deontay's reviews would say.
I'm appalled. I'm shocked, man. Like your best friend to kiss your wife, man. Like I said, our flesh can drive us to do some crazy things. So I don't put too much trust. anybody, man, for that reason.
You know what, Chase? You might be all right in business.
Yeah, I might be all right.
Yeah, because you having that mindset of not putting your trust in people. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
put your trust in product.
yeah, man. And people gonna do what they gonna do,
Yeah.
you know. So I mean, but that right there, man, that's kissing your wife, man. Ooh wee, I probably still been fighting to this day. I
Yeah.
mean, and I don't know too much about Dalen. Like met him a couple times. I don't know too much about him, but it be ones like that seem like they got everything together, and then do something sneaky. You know what I'm saying?
Is it really guys like that? And I'm not saying that Dalen was right at all, but is it really guys like that, or it's just, man, it's how them just spin it. But people do spin things like this, and that's why you kind of have to be cautious with the people that you call friends, because a man like Anthony is not really a great friend. That know is exactly what them teach me. I mean, you have to kind of watch what you're calling a friend, because you call a person a friend, but them come with friends with a lot of different motives. They're friends with motives. Them have motives. People with motives who call themselves friends. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I look at when it comes to Anton at this point in time. But he's just out here and he's telling his side of the story because he's making sure you know. And people know that Amber has done all of this. So you spread this now to Candice that, Amber was involved in a whole kissing affair, because guess what? I need to make sure Amber looks like she has been a cheater because, I did this thing with Shayla, but it wasn't because of Shayla. It's because of Amber's nature. Her nature for going after other men is why I have to do what I have to do with Shayla. I'm telling you exactly everything I present. Anthony will never ever stop embarrassing Amber. She will continue to be embarrassed because she has allowed Anthony to embarrass her. It's as simple as that. But you know what? Don't worry. That's my dissertation this afternoon, this morning, for those who are living on the West Coast. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.